Hi there, I'm Ellie Diamond, and you are watching TLX.
It might be a bit of an obvious question, but why did you go on Drag Race this season?
I didn't apply for season 1, I applied for season 2, and then just because I wasn't really ready at the time, but then for season 2, I was like, I'm just going to go in, put my name in, and like see how it goes. And then, luckily enough, was just like, hey, you're on Drag Race, and I was like, right, well, I better start getting costumes done. No, I went on the show just to like have fun, try something new, try an experience. And obviously Drag Race is like such a huge phenomenon. Why wouldn't you want to like jump on that boat? Yeah, I just done it for the sort of experience as well as the sort of recognition you get for your drag. Because I mean, coming from Dundee, I didn't really get much like worldly love basically. But now being on Drag Race, there's like people from all over the place being like, hey, I love you. And I'm like, I have never been to your city before. I've no idea who you are, but thank you so much.
Oh, fantastic. That's really good. What generally has the reception been like for you?
Really good. Like, I don't think I've had many negative weeks. And if I have, like, I don't really focus on negative comments. It doesn't play in my mind. But like, yeah, I've had a really good time watching it back, and the fans' reaction after every episode is like, Ellie was robbed, or it was them. Or like other stuff. It was like, Ellie should have gone home, and I was like, yeah, I should have, because I was so tired.
Was it quite a grueling process then for you? Was it?
Yeah, I mean, well, especially coming back after COVID, like they were like, we need to get this show wrapped. So then we like, because if one of us like in the middle of filming had gotten COVID, we would literally have to stop filming it together again. So they were like, we can't do that. We're gonna bust through this, get it done, and then it'll be finished. So that's literally what we done.
Wow. Was it what? I suppose it wasn't. Obviously, it was different because of COVID. But was it sort of the process? Was it what you expected it to be?
Yeah. I mean, the first part going there, I didn't really know all the ins and outs of what would happen. But I obviously had heard things about like how the show's run and how, you know, RuPaul would be and stuff like that. But it was definitely, I didn't leave going, oh, I wish there was more. There was certainly that and such, you know.
Okay, very interesting. Tell me about your wig company. When did that start?
I mean, the wig business that I had started like a while back, but I was just like, hey, like I can do wigs. If you want a wig, here's my page. Like, there we go. It was more just a thing where I was like, I'm needing money, I'm not making any money, and I know how to do this, and some people can't. So therefore, why not sell it? So yeah, it was just sort of like a little quick business for me to make a couple of coins and give some queens some fabulous hair.
How did you get into doing that? As you say, not everyone can do it. I imagine it's quite a specialist skill to have.
Yeah, I mean, I done technical theatre in college for a couple of years, and then didn't like technical theatre, so I was like, what else can I do that still like involves the theatre? And then I was like, oh, hair and makeup. So I went and studied hairdressing. So using that course, like I sort of was able to find my way around wigs and like a roller set and like a little bit of teasing, and then just like watching YouTube tutorials as well has like helped a lot with like how to learn for hair. So you can do it as well if you put your mind to it.
Well, interesting that you say you did that because you need to make some money. I know you and Lawrence have said that drag queens in Scotland aren't generally paid very well. Are you hoping that, given the really good Scottish representation in this season of Drag Race, that's going to change?
I mean, obviously that would be such a dream, like that me and Lawrence would be able to do that and like let clubs know and stuff like that. But it's more the thing where it's like, it's not the money that's the problem, because the money is fine. Like the money is not fine, but like there's money in those clubs. It's just the actual people in the clubs that own the clubs won't be like, hey, we're going to give you the money to put towards this a career for you. And they don't really see it sometimes as a career. It's more just like, well, you're coming into my pub, you're dressing up and doing a little game. It's a little bit more than that. So I just feel like it needs to be spoken about more, how much effort and time goes into getting ready, getting a costume done, getting a hair done, and that should really be a full thought process for payment, because that's how it is in London, you know? You'll sit in a makeup desk for 3 hours, do your makeup, and you're getting paid for that time. Lawrence just won, so fingers crossed.
Ellie, what it would be your sort of imparting wisdom, your advice for I imagine there's going to be a lot of people watching Drag Race this season who then, that's their inspiration to take the next step and become a drag queen. What's your advice for those people?
My advice for people who want to start doing drag is like, do it, to have fun with it. Like if you're wanting to do it as an art form, do it as an art form of drag expression, express yourself through the art form, because it's fun. And that's what drag should be at the end of the day, whether you're putting on a wig, putting on a suit, putting on whatever you're putting on to make yourself feel more comfortable and more confident as the person you want to portray. Just make sure you're having fun and be kind to others.
That's great advice. And that's great advice for life. Ellie, thank you so much for taking the time to speak to us. It's been such a pleasure.
Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye, Kitty.